I've been thinking about the crown. You know how Bible talks about our crown, even in heaven, that those elders, they throw their crown at the feet of the Lamb and Jesus. Let's just talk about the earthly crown. What is the earthly crown? We have all kind of crowns. If you combine them, we call them success. Earthly success is crown. Even to me, humanitarian crown, meaning you make so much money and you give a lot of money to the poor and needy, just say 90% of them. That's a humanitarian crown. And then I can even call some crown a spiritual crown. Some people, they're so amazing, they are so humble. That means their humility is their crown. They have achieved a lot. We know some people, I always wanted to be like them, and then they have a spiritual crown. And then you have monetary crown, and the business is doing good, and that's another crown. It's not bad, it's crown. But remember, if in heaven, the elders or the leaders, or however we call them, they throw their crown at the feet of the Lord, they must be so wise. They don't just do something. Let us throw our crown, not get rid of our spiritual crown or get rid of our blessings and even financial crown, but throw it or place it at the feet of Jesus and look at him as the only king. And if I want to be proud, or if we want to be proud, we should not be the proud of our crown, even the spiritual crown, but the proud of what he accomplished for us through his death and resurrection. Bible said if you want to be proud, just be proud of how much you know him. Let's be proud of him and what he already accomplished. That way, to me, a lot of pressure would be off of our shoulder too. Then let's just go and find some crowns. Some of us, we have to really dig some crowns and say, oh my God, I didn't know. I look at that thing about my life, or about even myself. I look at it as a crown, and I'm so proud of it, and I put it in my head when I walk around. Some of us, our look is our crown. Some of us, our followers are our crown in social media. Some of us are, even if you're a mystic and you live in a cave, then that becomes a crown or a spiritual accomplishment. But all crowns should be placed at the feet of Jesus, because then you look at the King himself. Then you have the King. Then I'm not measuring my crown with your crown, even my spiritual crown. We all measure our crowns. Some of us, we don't have any crown, education, finances, or we live in a really poor country. We don't have any crown. Some maybe they have been persecuted for Christ, or they've been thrown into prison. Then that becomes a crown. Some may say, I don't have any crown in that area. I've never been persecuted for Christ. I'm talking about putting any crown that we ever had at the feet of Jesus, and only hold him and receive him and embrace him, and get our courage, boldness, love, and encouragement, not from our crown or the size of our crown, but from him as our crown, Christ as our crown. Then we put Christ in our head as our crown. I really recorded this message for myself, because I always measure my crown with your crown. Let's just put it down. I tell myself, Kamran, put your crown down. Put Christ as your crown and walk around. Then act like a king, because it's the crown that makes us the king, a king. And he is our crown we put over our head. We rule and reign with him. What is our crown when we rule and reign with Christ in heavenly places and we sit with him? He is our crown. That's it. I love you, Jesus.